Hiya folks, I've had a couple of requests for videos from workshop, one from William Coleman and one from Woody at Woody's Allotment. Now I'm going to do Willie's first. I'm going to upload it as two separate videos because if I upload it as one then I get less view time. So I'll do it as two. The one from Willie Coleman is basically what's on my back shelf here. And what I'll do, I'll go through what's on here. And again, one of the things that's on there is regards Woody, which is just a basic setting router up without a router table. But I'll show you a way. I won't do a build, but I'll explain a way and put some links in how to do a very quick, easy router table, which makes a real lot of difference on what you can do. Makes it a lot easier. I'm sorry about the light bulb behind me, but that's the best I can do. I'll keep my head in front of it. Oh. It's like an idea. Right, I'll start with this. On the top shelf, it's just basically all my little easy tools. I can keep my tools so I can just pick them off and use them as I need them. Obviously, jigsaw. This is the top shelf. The heat gun, very useful for lots of things, including taking off labels and paint and all sorts of stuff. Great piece of kit that. Reciprocal saw, again. Until you've needed one, or until you've used one, you never know, you might not have realised that you need one. They're really great for getting into corners, cutting up to stuff. I've actually used that on my job at work when I was doing facades. I used to take that if you're cutting off stuff that's in a corner when you're doing a lot of bottoms and stuff like that. Brilliant tool, gets right into little areas, plus you can sand with it. There's all different attachments you can get for that. That's a good tool. That's a air-powered nibbler for cutting sheet. Again, very useful. Helps if you've got a more powerful compressor than mine. It might be an upgrade I do at some point. It works with my compressor, but it'd work a lot better if I had a bigger one, a bigger compressor. Black & Decker power file. Now, I'm not a big fan of Black & Decker, but this does the work that I need it to do. It's a power file. I've seen a guy do an axe, but obviously not just for this, but you can do that sort of stuff with it, make stuff nice and shiny and do some artwork or vandalism, whichever way you want to look at it. But power file, very good. Use that quite a lot. Now on the bottom shelf, electric plane. I have a couple of these. This is a newer one. This gets a better cut than my old one. My old one's sort of sacrificial. I use it on old wood that might have got nails in it and stuff like that. This one I use for best, if you want. Reciprocal sander. Again, great for sanding. Does exactly what it says. It turns and vibrates, doesn't leave so much sanding marks in, and it's invaluable for speed. You know what I mean? I'd love it if I had like all day to do stuff, but I haven't. The old belt sander. It's another good tool. Very good for taking off large amounts of wood. Very good for finishing stuff off. You know what I mean? It's portable, obviously. I did all the tops of my garden beds, rounded corners off with that. That's another great tool. This saw I've had for about, I don't know how long have I had it, let me think. I would say 15 years. And it's an Hitachi. And it's a really good saw. It ain't got a massive cut depth, but it's got plenty of power. Unfortunately, I broke the knob off at front. I've got to fix that. I dropped it outside and broke the knob off it. I even took a few ends of teeth off, but even though I've lost a few teeth, it cuts really well, and I have sharpened it myself. I sharpened these myself. I've got a little sharpener, but again, great tool. And that's an Hitachi. I bought that and I was really surprised how good it is. And finally, on the bottom shelf, there's a plunge router. And that's what Woody's looking at. Some info on plunge routers, yeah. I'll try and do you a video and get that up as soon as this one's up, and give some info on that, mate. I'll just get well them yet. Turn that round. What I've usually got on there, that's another little sander. That's a battery sander. That's upstairs at the minute. In the house, I've been using it for doing some stuff in bedroom. Don't ask. No, nothing like that. And I usually have a couple of hand drills, battery drills there, which again, they're upstairs in house. And that covers my bottom shelf on there. I do have some other stuff. That's my blade sharpener up there for sharpening circular saw blades. Don't look at the mess here, but there's a grinder and angle grinder. That's always over here. That's usually up there, but I was using it. And that's about that, other than the old, very old drill press, which I think I paid about 10 francs for that with press and drill. So it served me well. Hi folks, I've had a couple of requests for workshop stuff. One off Mr. William Coleman and another one off Woody from Woody's Allotment. Now, I'm going to cover what I'm going to cover